Hi, my name is Brendan Lucas and I'm a Chartered Accountant. Today I want to talk to you about financial reporting to your board. What financial information is needed and how do you provide this to the board? So, here are some tips of how I would deal with a board when it comes to that financial reporting, whether it's monthly, bi-monthly board meetings. First, please don't just provide pages of detailed reports. Boards are supposed to be focused on strategy and governance. Giving them pages of information will make it very difficult for them to see the things they need to see. So please provide a summary page, or worst case, maybe two, so you can draw to their attention what's really important and they need to know. Don't just hide it amongst all the papers. Your job is to tell the story at that board level, so don't want to get too nitty-gritty into the detail. Obviously, again, you can't just provide a balance sheet and a profit and loss and go, here you go, there's your board pack. You need to have a little bit of narrative around it. Not everyone on your board will be financial savvy, so therefore you need to help them. Give them a bit of a story so that they can understand what's going on, but likewise, don't give them a 3-page essay. No one wants to read a 3-page essay on financial results. Throw some graphs in or a traffic light system, red, orange, green, to highlight them where there's issues in the results that's happened this month or predicted to happen for the rest of the year, or likewise where things are going well. A mixture between numbers, narrative, and visuals, I've found is getting that balance right is really important to the board being engaged into that CFO report presentation during a board meeting. So when it comes to what are you going to visualize, what are you going to talk about, get clear on what your KPIs are. What are the key performance indicators of your organisation? And they won't all be financial, but I'm sure the non-financial ones will have a big impact on your financial performance, either short or long term. So get clear on what those are, which you should as part of your budget process, and then report on those. That's maybe a little top table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traffic lights, either green, orange or red, or it's a graph tracking the trend over time, or how we're going against the budget we initially set. Give them some sort of comparative as to how is that a good or bad result. For one organisation, a ratio of 1.5 for the current asset ratio may look good now, but in 3 months ago they had 2.5. Now 1.5 doesn't look very good. So you need to sometimes provide that extra information so they can understand whether that number's good or bad, because the board is seeing numbers at a higher level than what you're used to dealing with day to day. So you need to make it easy for them to understand what's going on, what they should be concerned about and what they shouldn't be. If you're not already, attend those board meetings. Even if the CEO is presenting the results or the treasurer, make sure you're there. Get involved in the discussion, or at very least, sit back and listen. See what they're talking about, what they're curious about, what else they want to know. That will give you that information that you can use in your future board reports as you enhance them over time to cover those things off. You obviously don't want to get to the point where they don't ask any questions, because then you're worried they're not engaged at all. But there's obviously some questions that they'll ask at a board meeting where you go, I really should have had that in my board pack. Okay, next month I will. Or I'll start recording that information and have that in a board pack in 3 months when I have some trend analysis on it. Also have a think about how you share the information with your board, whether that's through Power BI dashboards, Google Drive, Dropbox, Board Pro or Catherder. Have a think of what system you should use so that the board members have access to it, and ideally at least 5 to 7 days before the board meeting, so they have a chance to read and digest it, and encourage questions in advance of the board meeting. I've found really helpful, so then you can come to that board meeting prepared with the answers they're looking for. If this has been helpful, click the link below to stay in touch. Please also subscribe, like or share.